Hmm. Nah. Top of the morning to y'all. People. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. So I didn't too long wake up. Actually, I woke up very early and I was in a state of deep meditation. And just a few people been asking me to start back doing the live streams in the morning. And I figured, you know, people didn't appreciate them. So I completely stopped because I was dropping a lot of jewels in those morning prayers and affirmation and just giving you morning live streams in general. So there are certain things that I have to talk about, when I did my meditation. So I know you heard this thing saying moving by spirit or moving with the spirit. And a lot of other people will say that, but it's not true. And some people just don't say it at all and they move with it. But I'm one of them people. But I gotta let you know tonight, well, excuse me, this morning, as I was doing it, you know, some I don't want to say answers because I didn't ask the damn question. So I don't want to say answers. But some things came to me where I had to give people this information. And I remember when I heard it, I was like, listen, man, the people don't want this information at all. But because it sounded like doom and gloom. I already been accused of being a fearmonger. But then the vision came to me of the Bible, and in that Bible, you have the story of Pontius Pilate, um, Caesar, uh, cheese, who they call, yeah, Yahushua, who they call Jesus. And I remember when they went to do the sacrifice or the crucifixion, how he had his wife kept coming to him, telling him, "Yo, I don't know about this dude. I got a dream, a vision, whatever it is. Leave that dude alone. Don't go kill that man. You need to put it on somebody else hands." And that was the wisest information he got. Smart. And he left it to the people. He was like, "Yo, this is y'all king." And they was like, "That's not my king." Just getting y'all how the story go. He was like, "That's not my king." And he was like, "Okay, I left it on y'all. I wash my hands clean," meaning I'm out of it. I was going to give the order, but I was like, "Nah, I'm going to let somebody go, somebody be free. And y'all decide. It's on you. You decide who gets crucified." It's like when you're going out on a date, fellas, I know you can relate. You ask the lady, what does she wants to eat? And she's like, "Oh, you decide." And you're like, you decide. Then she decides. And when the food don't taste good, the blame is not on you. You wash your hands clean. She picked. That's how it worked. So anyway, this is basically what I'm doing. Because I really didn't want to do this live stream. I gotta be honest with you. There's a lot of live streams I ain't feel like doing. we're giving y'all certain information because y'all don't stay tuned for all of it. Y'all just, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but anyway, I'm washing my hands clean giving y'all this information. Okay. There's dark times ahead. I've been coming on here and giving y'all lives. No, dark times are here. Let me be clear. I've been telling you it's here. It's going to ramp up even more. I've been telling y'all certain things to get, certain things to do, dealing with your spirituality. No one really listens. I don't know. I guess I need to be more shock and awe and doing stuff like all crazy, channel that entity because there's an entity called Shakana, which is shock and awe. Okay. And that's what a lot of these YouTubers, Instagrammers, Facebookers, TikTokers call down on. Some of them intentionally, some of them unknowingly, but it happens. I'm telling you, there's a few that knows the science to this. So with these dark times, you see the title Dark Times, the elite versus the obsolete. You have to ask yourself in these times, are you elite or are you the obsolete? Just a few of y'all. Oh man, you mean no sound? That's somebody else. Can anybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? I seen somebody put no sound, Leo Faye. I know I ain't been talking all this damn time and they ain't have no sound. People, if you're watching, help me out. Okay. Salute to my TikTok people. I see TikTok is on here. And I see my YouTube people on here. Salute to the TikTokers, the YouTubers. Salute to the international audience and the domestic. Whoever that person is, they need to turn up their volume. Anyway, so as I was saying, you need to know. You need to know some of y'all are becoming obsolete. These dark times we're living in, look at what they're doing to people's jobs if they don't get, certain requirements. We're going to leave it as that. So I'm going to go through a few things that I got during meditation that I'm supposed to say. And I don't like saying it. I don't like I don't like to be the one having to always come on here and tell this information because I'm not gonna lie, I get laughed at or people just be like, oh, he capping or he just doing this for views. And time again I watch as time go by and the video I do give to the people, the information always age very, very well. So here we go. There's a battle going on. All right. Y'all gonna get a bit spookism right now. It's gonna get real spooky right now. I don't know if y'all ready for that, but let's go. There's a battle going on. And this battle is for your mind, your soul, and anything in between, which means your body. So let's just deal with the mind. The elite knows that they have dumbed you down where um there's certain things that you can't comprehend, you can't fathom. That used to be easy for you before, or your ancestors would have been able to get it like this with the snap of a finger. Have you noticed a lot of people has been exposed lately? a lot of YouTubers, a lot of social media people, let me just put it like that, that covers YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that. They've been exposed. A lot of them, and more keep being exposed. Your entertainers, your rappers, your singers, they're being exposed because a lot of them has, used up their youthfulness, and then a lot of them, it's time coming on board where they're tweaking because of the spiritual energy. Their mind is going. You'll be like, damn, that's not the same person I used to watch before. With me, you get consistency all the time, the same way. And a few other people, they keep it. They was that way years ago. You watching them on YouTube, they're the same way now on any social media. And these people that's been used as useful idiots, or these people that's you been used to dumb you down in the system, when they don't follow the script no more, they now become obsolete. Or when they can't handle that spiritual energy, that wickedness, they become obsolete. So that's why you're gonna, and not for nothing, with the Saturn Jupiter conjunction, and then with the whole thing with Neptune. I I know I told y'all. I hate constantly saying I told y'all so, but for anybody new that's coming in, you gotta know. I mentioned this, that this is the time you're gonna see a whole lot of people being exposed, from which rapper sleeping with man, or singer sleeping with man, sleeping with man, or which woman sleeping with woman, or these couples, what they do in their life, and all this is going to come up. Politicians, what politician is doing what, going to see more and more of it. Which one doing grimy stuff to their spouse, beating them, um, just pimping them out, doing all kinds of things. All that is going to come out because they have now become obsolete. There was a barrier of wicked spiritual protection they were able to have that they don't have anymore. Do you understand me? They don't have this protection anymore. Their protection is dropping. Now, the people that think they're doing good, you notice you go for an exemption from your pastor, your whatever preacher, reverend, bishop, and they're not giving it to you. You know exemption for what? Some of y'all got jobs and y'all like, yo, let me go get that letter. And they look at you straight in your face and say no. You got the Pope, and I'm not bashing on anybody that's Catholic, that deals with Judaism or Islam. But how you have the Pope, you have the Catholic Church religious leader, Judaism religious leader, and Islamic religious leaders, the Grand Imam, and they're all looking to join forces together to start the one world government, right? I mean, one world government, excuse me, one world religion. So this is still on the battle for the mind. We ain't even get into the battle for the spirit yet, or the battle for the body. Their goal is to let you think and convince you that everything that's going on right now is fine, while until making you obsolete. They will look at you, and I'm telling you, let me break down the levels, excuse me. Let me break down the levels of obsolescence, if that's even a word, of you being obsolete. I'm going to start with the women, work my way down to the man. So, women, children, man. You have women out here, and They still can't fathom this. They don't want to hear it. With these dark times that's coming, yeah, just like the Bible says, you will cling to men just to have his last name, just to be part of him. And I'm not talking about the beta males either. Well, hell, you know what? Let's talk about the beta males. Yeah, let's throw in the alpha males, beta males, because trust me, they got stuff out there that's worse than a beta male. Now, these dudes out here, and I'm not bashing the dudes, but I'm just calling it what it is. They have no sense of holding a proper mind state. They want to have 3 or 4 women and not just not being able to provide for them, but have no damn plan, nor do they even care about them. Now, these women will hold on to these men because they figure, oh, they're able to control them, or that person, well, I know he ain't all that, but at least he not going and messing with some next chick, but or he's not into polygamy, but this dude is not helping bring proper joy and stability to your life and survival in a apocalyptic world. He wasn't helping you in a pre-apocalyptic world. He will not be able to help you in an apocalyptic world. And he will not, damn sure won't be able, if by the grace of God he and you survive, will not be able to help you in a post-apocalyptic world. I know it hurts what I just said. I know it stings. I know it's hard for y'all to comprehend, but you see, that's why you will become obsolete. That's why a lot of you all are already obsolete because you have the elite that use that mind state and concept against you by putting certain things out on the media and social media to let you believe do not get into this. Do not get into this mind state, this mind frame. You must constantly keep your man under pressure. You definitely don't want to have him have an ex woman. You don't want to be a sister wife, or whatever the case may be. You say no to that completely because they know you're divided now and they're able to come and take control. Then you have the women where you're watching other women and jealous and hating on other women. So now they're going to push their agenda. Mind you, this is all still dealing with the mind. They're pushing the agenda where y'all can't be cool. And I'm not talking about no polygamous relationships, sister wives, all this other stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sisterly love. A woman being cool with her next woman and looking to help and build the uplifting of that woman. Instead, is who the hell she thinks she is wearing that. She thinks she cute. Look how she did her hair. That is ugly. Knowing the hairstyle look good, but it's ugly. That's stupid. Guess what? Well, your stupid ass is going to be obsolete. In this world, what's about to go down, what's happening, there is no room for that. There is no room for that. All you dudes that is eyeing the next man down, acting like, oh, you're going to run up on him, do this and that, instead of sticking together. In this world that's here now, and it's going to get thicker than ever, you will become obsolete. All that yo, 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 and think you bad, you're going to become obsolete. And what happens to something that's obsolete, people? It gets thrown in the garbage, destroyed, or recycled. Garbage, completely destroyed, recycled. And man, you will be recycled. It's either you'll be recycled for a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm just giving y'all don't gotta listen to nothing I'm saying. You don't gotta believe nothing I'm saying. Y'all already see it. Y'all know what's going on. Moving on. All these men that think they're gonna hold on to their lady, and you're not even you're definitely not an alpha. You and it's a shame to say you're not even close to a freaking beta. You definitely believe you're not going to become obsolete. You're not able to get up and provide. You're not able to protect. You might think you're able to protect. Let's say you got the physical part down pat. You got all the ammo, the big boy tools, but you ain't got your spirituality. You will become obsolete. It's that simple. I know some of y'all men don't want to hear it. I know it's hard. It's not easy being a bitch ass sucker. I get it. I know what I'm saying is hurting right now, but you got to accept the fact you need to change now. Again, I'm giving y'all this information so I wash my hands clean. Because if y'all go in deep meditation, y'all will get the answers. Some of y'all already got the answers, but you're too stubborn. In this world, and what's more to come, you will be obsolete in it. It's not going to accept you being stubborn. It's not going to accept you um, deviating from the truth. You will face the truth. You will face the facts. So that battle that's going on right now, just for the minds, you see, and I could go deeper into that. That's how deep and long and drawn out it is. And trust me, the elite have time for all the smoke when it comes to the mind. They have all the smoke because they know the first thing they got to catch you is with that. Then they're going to warp and use the children mind against you because a lot of the children is going to be in them days where your own child will snitch you out or you will be snitching out your child. And it's going to be the children versus the parents. It's already happening now, technically, but it's going to get worse. Your children will look at you and let you know you are obsolete. You are not fit to parent them. And in some cases, I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. You will tell your child they are obsolete. They are not fit to be your child. You see, this is what people don't want to hear. This is what people they just can't sit down and listen to somebody like me give them all this sauce right now. Especially when it hits hard, especially if you're going through it right now. It just hurts. It just hurts. How many of y'all right now have children? I want to see you type it in. How many of y'all have children? Okay. And then after you type in how many of y'all got children, I'm going to ask a question. Okay. Because it's something that I really want to know. But until y'all answer the question, let me continue. So last night I did a live stream and I said, what happens when you go to the cashier and you buy something that you bought yesterday for, let's say, $10, something to eat? Well, let's make it simple. You buy a box of cereal for $5 and you go to the cashier and the cashier tells you the cereal is now $80. All right. And you got your child with your child hungry. Your child needs to eat. The child is starving. All right. What are you going to do when your child, excuse me, when the cashier, what are you going to do when the cashier tells you yesterday's price is not today's price? And your child is hungry and your child needs that cereal and you're watching. I want to know what you're going to do because you don't have $80 for no damn cereal, a box of cereal. What are you going to do when the cashier tells you yesterday's price is not today's price? When he go Brooklyn mode on you. Hmm? What are you going to do when that child stays hungry? And then what do you think the mindset of that child is going to be? How is that child going to look at you? Look at how they get their minds. When the child sees somebody else that's able to go up in there, pick up the cereal or get the cereal by any means necessary, you think that child is going to follow you or deal with you and listen to you? No, it don't work that way. That child is going to watch and pay attention and emulate who gets that cereal, rather by paying for it or by taking it. That is who they're going to emulate. And that's how they're going to think the way is. And if they say, listen, in order to get this, you got to get that shot. Guess what your child going to run do? Get that shot. That's how some of y'all daughters end up on the pole. These days, some of y'all sons end up on the damn pole. And mind you, if they end up on the pole, nowadays, that's a damn good thing. You better hope they don't end up on the strip, on the stroll, or giving up their body. That's what you better hope. These days, hell, dancing to get off your clothes, see, it comes to the point where that don't even seem that bad because you know it could get worse. So how many are really thinking about your children? Again, you're becoming obsolete and your children seeing it, or your children will become obsolete and you see it. Let's move forward. Let's deal with the spirit. There are entities, I already spoke about the warping entities from since when? 2019, mid 2019, I've been warning you. And I told you there'll be a shift changing. Okay? Believe it or not, I had a lot of people that said I was scaring them with those live streams. Well, fast forward from 2019 to 2021, almost going to end. We're getting into 2022. Am I still scaring you? Because everything I spoke about, you're seeing it come to pass, and there's more to come. Hell, some of y'all can't even just comment or leave a like. So I don't expect y'all to get it. Y'all are becoming obsolete to the elite. The elite knows a lot of y'all all already are obsolete. How you gonna go up against the elite that have a different mindset, that's dealing with a different level of spirituality? These people have their spiritual tools You just walking around with not. Hell, a lot of your religious leaders switch up on you. And I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. And a lot of people is gonna get mad at me. If your religious leader is pushing you to take that, you know what I'm talking about. They are now the ops. Listen what I said. Not if they took it. They're like, oh, if you take it, it's whatever. I'm saying if they are pushing you, if they're forcing you, and certainly telling you, oh, get it, it's a good thing. They are now the ops. I don't care what they pretend to do good in the community. I don't care what they thought of doing for you. They are now the ops. Anybody that push that these are good after standing up on corners on soapboxes, packing the congregation in buildings, letting you know of how the pale man is the devil, talking all this crazy talk, right? And turning around and tell you, yeah, take that shot. It's okay. They're on the watch list. They are now your ops. They cannot be trusted. I don't care if they're in the conscious community. I don't care if they're Hebrew. I don't care if they're Christian. I don't care what they are. If they are coming at you, I don't care if it's your world leader. I don't care if it's your favorite entertainer. If they're coming at you with, you must take this, were they ordering you? Are they saying it, how great it is? They are the ops. That's just a sidebar because it's going to be some other things that you see that especially go against, you know, whatever your faith is. I don't care if they're Muslim. I don't care if they're Buddhist. They come at you and they trying to make it where they forcing you or they will not give you something to give, like say if it's with your job, whatever it is, you need to remove yourself and distance yourself from these people and their organization. I'm telling you straight up and down. Okay? If you take whatever you take, that's on you. But anytime they try to force you or they try to push it like, oh, it's such a good thing, with all the information out there that you already know and that you see, okay, you have to distance yourself. And some of you, they got your mind, they got your soul, and they got your body. And it's hard for you to pull away from them, even though you know they're doing wrong. It's hard for you to pull away from that spouse, even though, even though you know they're doing wrong. Okay? If they're not helping you to build you up in this time, you're with a spouse and they're not looking to believe in you, tell you, yo, push, get this done, just in case this happened. Leave that so and so piece of doo doo in the toilet, on the curb. Hopefully, somebody don't step in it. Okay? And you have to learn how this, you have to learn to adapt to the times that's going around you. You'll have people telling you stuff in your ears. You'll be in relationships where they trying to make it seem like, oh, everything is all good, but there's no plan, there's no real solution to become better. That person and you are now becoming obsolete. You're supposed to hear that and it'd be like, does not compute. It's not supposed to compute, people. It's not supposed to compute, people. It's like taking a floppy disk and trying to put it into a brand new Dell laptop. Not gonna work. That program don't register. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. I know I offended some people with that last one. When I start talking about, oh, the leaders you follow and the entertainers you follow and your spouse that you're with. I know it hurts. I know it hurts, but you're going to deal with it. You're going to have to accept it. Anybody you with, especially, this is for y'all women too. Any man you are with, and he is not looking to do things to make stuff better for you. And when I say stuff, because I didn't talk about take you out to a nice fun place. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about literally wants to see you do better, wants you to have money in your pocket. Because this is the next thing I'm about to get into. You better pay attention to this financial system and how it's moving. If you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're a child, you need to pay attention. I'm telling you, no, I'm warning you. This financial system has already changed in front of your eyes. That's why they're looking to hurt your pockets. Now, today it's, oh, if you don't get this shot, it's you won't have no job. Well, guess what? The time is going to come where they're going to make it easier for you. I mean, excuse me, not easier for you, easier for them. You don't do what we say. We shut off your money. Oh, I'm going to have paper money. Oh, I'm going to have gold and silver. I hate to say it. After a while, that gold and silver will become obsolete too. Because they're going to let people know you take that and you accept that, you will be arrested. That paper money, forget that. You know that's going to be done. You get what I'm saying? We know that's going to be done. They want it where they say, do this, and you don't listen, they switch it off. I've been told y'all contact spirittools1@gmail.com. That's spirittools, the number one, at gmail.com. You need to start building that proper financial structure for you, your loved ones, and preparing for that time that's already here that's going to get worse. Would you think I do these live streams just to do them, just to hear myself speak? Why you think I tell you interact with me? Hmm? Just because I need a friend, a body to go back and forth with? No, I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. See, if I was on here doing a damn live stream about Wycliffe, how he like man, I'll be getting hundreds of views right now. We already seen put it to the test. But what do I care about Wycliffe? dealing with an ex-man. And my next thing is, who didn't know that? Huh? Are y'all stupid or are you stupid? Are y'all paying attention to what's going on in front of y'all? Are y'all realize the distractions that's coming your way? Have y'all not seen so many things that's been out here? Hmm? Hmm? How dare you not take the opportunity and use the abilities that's been given to you by the Most High to make a better way for yourself and see through the illusion and the facts. I don't know what else to say to y'all no more. I said what I had to say. My hands is now clean. These are dark times. The elite is using this against you. Your mindset is warped, is twisted, and they're taking advantage of it because you have now become the obsolete or becoming obsolete because you're in your feelings, you're emotional, you don't see the bigger picture, and hell, you're just stupid. Whoever I offend with that, too bad. Y'all can't even sit down and really pay attention and watch this information and take it in. It is what it is. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. I said all what I had to say. Y'all contact me. I've been told y'all you wanna definitely get your water situation in order. Contact me. You gotta start getting your spiritual items and spiritual tools. And let me tell you something. Soon I'm gonna have the link on there. Um, Sexually Transmitted Demons 3 is coming out. Nothing more to say. Salute to the international audience, domestic, and all those that rock with me. I'm out. My hands are washed. They're clean. I gave y'all the info. No sense talking about it anymore.